There is so much good in the worst of us, and so much bad in the best of us. It doesn't behoove any of us to speak evil of the rest of us. A soulmate is an ongoing connection with another individual that the soul picks up again in various times and places over lifetimes. We are attracted to another person at a soul level not because that person is our unique complement, but because by being with that individual, we are somehow provided with an impetus to become whole ourselves. Dreams are today's answers to tomorrow's questions. Great numbers of children will be born who understand electronics and atomic power, as well as other forms of energy. They will grow into scientists and engineers of a new age, which has the power to destroy civilization unless we learn to live by spiritual laws. If you learn music, you'll learn most all there is to know. Birth in the physical is death in the spiritual. Death in the physical is birth in the spiritual. In every person of whatever station, look not for things to criticize, but for something you adore in your Creator. Individuals do not meet by chance. They are necessary in the experiences of others, though they may not always use their opportunities in a spiritual way or manner. Mind is indeed the builder. What is held in the act of mental vision becomes a reality in the material experience. We are gradually builded to that image created within our own mental being. For all prayers answered, don't tell God how to answer it. Make thy wants known to Him. Live as if ye expected them to be answered. For He has given what ye ask in my name, believing that will my Father in heaven give to thee. You get to heaven on the arms of people you have helped. This is harder than it first appears. Try in thine own experience, each that ye speak not for one whole day unkindly of any, that ye say not a harsh word to any, about any, and see what such a day would bring to you. There will be a shifting of the poles. There will be upheavals in the Arctic and the Antarctic that will make photo the eruption of volcanoes in the torrid areas. The upper portion of Europe will be changed in the blink of an eye. The earth will be broken up in the western portion of America. The greater portion of Japan must go into the sea. For as we forgive, we are forgiven. As we condemn others, we are ourselves condemned. Thus, in patience, condemn not, neither find fault, not condoning, not agreeing, but let thine own life so shine that others, seeing thy patience, knowing thy understanding, comprehending thy peace, may take hope. The entity should attempt, seriously, prayerfully, spiritually, to see even that as might be called the ridiculous side of every question, the humor in same. Remember that a good laugh, an arousing even to what might in some be called hilariousness, is good for the body, physically, mentally, and gives the opportunity for greater mental and spiritual awakening. Don't put the material first, for you have to live with yourself a long, long while. Become acquainted with yourself. Know yourself and the relationship to the creative forces. First, know thine own ideal, spiritual, mental, and material, not as to what ye would have others do, but what ye would do for others. For resentments of any nature bring their fruit in the physical. Know that the fault ye find in others is a reflection of a fault in thyself. Be to others just as you would have others be to thee, and ye will remove much of that. When ye are prepared for a thing, the opportunity to use it presents itself. But the less one thinks of self's opinions, and the better listener one becomes, greater may be the opportunities for being of help or benefit to those about the entity. Meditate oft. Separate thyself for a season from the cares of the world. Get close to nature and learn from the lowliest of that which manifests in nature, in the earth, in the birds, in the trees, in the grass, in the bees, that the life of each is a manifesting, is a song of glory to its maker. And do thou likewise. What one thinks continually, they become. What one cherishes in their heart and mind, they make a part of the pulsation of their heart, through their own blood cells, and build in their own physical, that which its spirit and soul must feed upon, and that with which it will be possessed when it passes into the realm for which the other experiences of what it has gained here in the physical plane must be used. For know that each soul constantly meets its own self. No problem may be run away from. Meet it now. Be happy. Be in the attitude of ever being helpful to others. This will bring that peace within that is the promise from him. For, as in the material world, ye find that ye do not gather figs from thistles, neither in the mental world may one think hate and find love in one's bosom. Neither in the spiritual realm may one entertain the desire for ego to express irrespective of others and find the beauty of the spiritual thinking life. Anyone can find fault. It is the wise person who finds that which encourages another in the turmoils and strifes of the day. Then, to be able to remember the sunset, to be able to remember a beautiful conversation, a beautiful deed done where hope and faith were created, to remember the smile of a babe, the blush of a rose, the harmony of a song, a bird's call, these are creative. For if they are a part of thyself, they bring you closer and closer to God. As the soul seeks, then, for that which is the sustenance of the body, as what the food is to a developing, a growing body, so are the words of truth, which are life, which are love, God, sought that make for growth, even as the digesting of the material things in a body make for a growth. This growth may not be felt in the consciousness of materialization. It is experienced by the consciousness of the soul. Feed, then, on the fruits of the Spirit: love, hope, joy, mercy, long-suffering, brotherly love, and the contact. The growth will be seen, and within the consciousness of the soul will the awareness come of the personality of the God in thee. Keep the body, or keep the mind, and it will keep the body in a constructive manner. That is, think the pleasant things, even when the outlook may be the darkest. Do not allow the little things that are hindrances make for irritating or to hurt the feelings. For naturally, the body is sensitive to feelings of others through the overflow of those activities in the sympathetic system. But know that God is. Know that He protects those who put their trust in Him, that what is necessary will be supplied thee if ye will keep joyous, keep happy, keep in that way of constructive forces throughout.